This video is my attempt to try to pay it back to the folks that do put stuff on YouTube and help other people with ideas. When I was looking for some reasonable way of either circulating or cleaning or transferring fuel, there's a lot of different ideas out there, and some of them obviously were better than others. And I'm obviously stealing somebody else's idea that I applied for my own use. I kind of wanted to share my experiences. What I'm using is a fill-right pump system that basically comes with a kind of a complete kit as far as the electrical wiring and the hoses. I had to buy some fittings and filters for my application. So here's the pump system I bought, and then I also got this assembly here where the filter, basically this filter here will adapt to the bottom of that. It's got you can see the contents. The mesh filter just came in today. I haven't been able to use it yet, but my intent is for this to be the first filter, the particulate filter being the second filter, and for the third filter using this water separator filter. Let's see if that's the right language here. But everything that I've done is on 3/4 inch plumbing. So when you do start to shop around, realize that some of these kits are made for 1 inch, some of them are made for 3/4. And the last thing is the wrench I got here to help in removing some of the water filters. The kit fully assembled. I went out to a local, local stores and just bought some of the plumbing I didn't have. What I did is I wanted to make sure there was no issues with fuel absorption or sparking. So I just took a couple pieces of starboard I had around, made it tall enough where it would elevate the filters, so they would be vertically up and down as well as supporting it. I didn't want anything too elaborate. Basically drilled a couple holes in it, ran the plumbing through it, and you can see in my application, I'm filtering my tank. I've got basically a 3/4 inch galvanized pipe going down into the tank. This is the hose that came with this kit. It is a hose that's got a static wire built into it. That's kind of important. And then I, bought some plumbing here locally. This head comes with that golden rod filter, and because I didn't have the screen in the first application, I'm using it more of a screen filter than a water filter, so it's kind of doing double duty right now. And the second filter was my particulate filter and another goldenrod filter, a water separator. I elected to put my pump at the very end. I wanted all the filter to be all the filtering to be accomplished before it got to the pump. You can see the pump has got a nice electrical cord. It's a 3-prong screw-on plug. I've got mine routed outside the boat to an external battery just to avoid any sparking issues, and I kind of put a rod in the ground. It does have a static ground, if you will, so I went ahead and elected to kind of remove it out of the filtering area. To the front of the boat, where I normally fuel my fuel, the same kind of line. It's it's got a static wire in it, and the nozzle that comes with the kit, it does not have a means of keeping it open, so I use a wire to kind of keep it open. I wouldn't leave the boat this way and walk away. It's my way of just keeping the system circulating as I'm going around. I'll kind of turn on, give you an idea what it's doing. I've already pumped probably an hour and a half. You can see the on-off switch. Basically, all you have to do is it's on. The filter's going. I'm sucking the fuel from the tank. I kind of agitate it around. I've gone around. I have pulled out debris. I pulled out everything from bugs to particles and grass. I don't know if you can see it in the bottom of the tank, but you can see some of the stuff that's come out of there. And on the second water filter, it's obviously clean. I don't have a water issue. I was trying to make sure I didn't have any issues, and that's why I set this up. The last time we were out, we did have a fuel starvation issue, so we had something in there, but apparently I had cleaned it out. I just wasn't sure of the extent of it. So the beauty of this thing is now I can go to a gas station with a fueling receptacle of some sort, get my ethanol-free fuel, which we all know is a premium around the boat centers. Get it for anywhere from where I'm at, anywhere from I don't know 30 to 70 cents cheaper per gallon. Transport it back, and I actually can use this fuel pump system to put that fuel into the boat safely. Got to give you an idea of the flow, and this is going through the 3 filters, but it's almost like a garden hose at medium speed. See if you can get that. So it moves pretty good. I think the kit advertises 8 gallons per minute. It may do a little bit better than that. Again, it's a fill-right system, 12 volt. There's the filters I use. I end up buying 2 of these kits, 1 of these filters, 2 of these filters, 2 of the water filters, and the wrench to take off that kit, and all the plumbing you can get locally. Even if you needed additional rubber hoses, I called around, and the static embedded wire in these hoses are available locally. They don't seem to be as priced as competitively as buying them in this kit, so you may want to consider that wherever you buy your stuff. Well, I hope this video helps you. Good luck.